Hey friends, it's Tarina with Create Retreat. That's me. How are you guys today? I am excited about this. I love this transfer and I've got a surface for it. I had this, it's a chalk surface. It's the shiplap sign and it is 12 by 18. And we are going to make this and make it a little even more rustic than this cute shiplap surface. If you guys don't see the live right there, then that means we're on the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay. If you want the supply list for this project, put mustard in the comments and I will get that to you. I'm very excited. So what we're going to be using is saffron. We're going to be using black. Saffron is this yummy yellow. I love this. It's kind of like a mustard yellow. And then grab some Mod Podge or some school glue. Okay. We're going to be doing some crackle. You guys know how much I love crackle. All right. So let me switch you guys around here. All right. Hello, friends. Okay. So we're going to open up our surface real quick. Oh, I did grab my surface wax as well because we are going to be using that when we put this transfer on our surface. Okay. So if you wanted to use the surface without adding extra crackle, totally up to you. But I really, really like that look of um, like that rustic, roughed up look. So we are going to first paint our surface black. You could also add brown, it's up to you. I'm just gonna go for the black and yellow look. I'm gonna thin out my paste just a little bit. Now you could use acrylic paint if you want, totally up to you. This is just what I'm gonna use. So again, we're just gonna paint. All right, I hope you guys are doing good today. So we are, it makes it easier if you do add a little bit of the distilled water, just thins out that paste a little bit, okay? And again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm gonna get a mess. I'm gonna make this a mess, and I know it. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't a mess, right? All right. All of these things are available right now over on the website. Mustard seed's pretty brand new. And I really love it. You can add more water as you need it. This is a big surface. I mean, well, it's a semi-big surface, right? So it's going to take a second to paint it. I am using a tiny little paintbrush too, so I just didn't have a larger one in here. And again, you could totally use acrylic paint. I use what I've got, and I will be using paste. I like how fast paste dries. That's just one of the things I do like. All right. How's your week going so far? It's been a busy one for me. Getting ready to do a show. I've got a show in St. George, Utah in a few weeks, and so we're getting ready to do some traveling out to there. And I'll wash up my desk after. I knew it was going to be a messy project. So I'm trying to get some samples created for our show. If you've never been to Pinners and you're in the southern Utah area or Las Vegas area, you guys should come on out. It's not too far. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from Vegas to St. George. It's the first time it's going to be in St. George. I'm excited about that. Just trying to get, I'll probably end up using my little gator sander around the edges just to really rough it up. Okay, let's put that there. We are going to use this again. All right, let me dry this real fast. Watching paint dry is hard. I do apologize, but it's all part of crafting, right? All right, so let's get some Mod Podge. I'm going to add some water in there too. Getting down to the nitty gritty of my Mod Podge. We're just going to paint this on. It's like painting this surface 3 times. I need some, I ran out of glue. I do a lot of crackling. And so I run out of that glue really quick. And I went to go do this project. I'm like, oh, I'm out of glue. So I just need to go get more. And my Mod Podge is like thick. So hopefully it works. Have you ever tried this technique before? We do have a crackle medium, and that's it works pretty good. I get a better look that I like when I use glue. And Mod Podge is essentially glue. And then what happens is as it dries, it crackles. Okay. I'm trying to go as fast as I can so it doesn't dry too quickly. Like I said, we're going to do this. We're going to paint this surface essentially 3 times. Okay. Put that aside. One more time. All right. Now we're going to use saffron. And again, we're going to water it down just a little bit. It just makes it smoother. And you want to use distilled water when you are putting any water in your paste. nice thick coat over that Mod Podge. And then as it dries, you're going to see it start to crackle. Ugh, big old glop. Big old glop. Dang it. If I wasn't making a mess, would it really be me crafting? Right. Da, da, da. All right. Have you crafted this week? Have you made anything fun? What does your week look like so far? Right, almost done. Just trying to smooth it out before it starts crackling. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, gonna scrape off any excess right there. Okay, so let's dry this. It's already starting to dry and like crack a little bit, but we need to like speed this up so you guys aren't sitting here all night or all day watching this. So do you see it start to pull apart right here and like right here, here, all these little places? It's starting to pull apart because as the glue underneath dries, it's going to like split apart. Does that make sense? Watching paint crackle and dry is kind of a pain, but you could see all of it right here. So let's continue. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Let me pull this up. Be careful, it's getting hot. You guys see? Do you see the crackling going on? You have to make sure. I could still see that it's wet. And I've got some stuff all over me here. So I've got to make sure that everything is dry before we put that transfer over it. So this is the long part. I'm sorry. You just don't want any of the paste to pull up. Making sure it's all dry. You don't want it to move when you touch it. You just really want that. If you're worried, you could stop and let it cure overnight and then finish. But because we're live, I can't do that. All right. And then I'll come around and I'll do the sides. Right here feels really wet still. You just get that right there. Feel like that is going to be as dry as it's going to get. So let me grab surface wax. Now it's really important to put surface wax down. I really hope this is dry. Okay, so put some surface wax down. And then when we're done, I'm going to hit around the edges to clean it up with my little gator sander. See, right there was not dry. Let me get that one more time. See, I pulled a little bit up, which is okay. It's totally fine. You just don't want that to happen all over, okay? All right. Gosh, these crackles look really good, though. Look at that. So cool. And then buff it. I'm not pressing super hard, okay? Look at the crackle. I'm so excited. Okay, let's try this, okay? Look at the crackle. Just so neat. All right. It looks really bright yellow on screen. I promise you it is not. You grab my fuzz cloth. It's a very mustardy yellow. All right, I'm going to fuzz this. Looks like I need to wash my fuzz cloth. Okay. Just right down on here. All right. You only have to fuzz it the first time. Center this on our surface. Careful. Pulled up a little bit of paint. I'm okay with it. Just be really careful. Be really careful. All right. I grab a squeegee and I'm going to put black chalk paste all over. And again, if you're worried that you're going to pull up paint underneath, just let it cure a little longer. Pulling up a little bit of paint's okay. Or paste. Sorry, I used paste. Right back in the container. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's really cool. It did pull up some up here, but gosh, that looks really cool. Really cool. What do you guys think? Let me put this on the backer sheet. Now, to fix this, if you wanted to fix it, you could go back over with some yellow again and then do another coat. But honestly, I think I like it. I might just give a couple hits right here. But other than that, you guys, look how beautiful that looks. Very, very rustic. I'm going to wait till everything is dry, and then I'm going to sand the edges, and then I'll take a picture for you guys. But if you want this project, put mustard in the comments, and I will get that info to you. All right? What do you guys think? I love it. All right. Have a great day. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.